Got our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag.
All right, Roy Jones says Canelo will wait for the right time to fight DavidvBenavidez. We all know what that means. If you don't know what it means, I'm not gonna hold it against you. But he basically broke down the Plant fight a little bit. Said that Caleb Plant got fatigued, and once he got fatigued, it was no more power left in the tank to keep Benavidez off of him. I mean, when you move around like DavidvBenavidez move around, what you expect? That's the $1 million question. What you expect? What you expect? It's not gonna be a lot of conditioning. Let me move like only real fighters that can move like that, bro. It's only a select handful throughout history that can move for a 12-round fight. But can't none of them do it for their whole career. But I mean, ultimately it was what it was. And he said that Canelo feel that he better because he got the knockout of Plant didn't. And once again, that could be deceiving. Because we know Kenny Bayless didn't allow Benavidez to do. We all know that. So that's why, once again, BoxRec don't tell the whole story. You actually got to watch the fights. And I tell you, people say, well, numbers lie, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Well, numbers do lie sometimes. I just watched Matt Stafford from Detroit, and he stole all these passing yards, but a lot of them passing yards came when the shit was out of hand or the game didn't matter. When the win wasn't on the line no more. So should his numbers matter as much as what Dan Marino did, or Peyton Manning was the name I was looking for? You know what I'm saying? Should it? Just a question to be asked. And like I said before, they don't tell the whole story. So I ain't even looking like that, and the triangle theory don't really necessarily work. But we know when he say looking for the right time, he looking for a chink in Benavidez's armor. He looking for somebody to expose something instead of being the one to expose it. That's one thing I hate about boxing, especially today, and it's always been there. It's like when Sugar Ray Leonard waited to Hagler. Man, that girl almost got hit. I don't know why he jumped up like that. But it's like when Ray Leonard waited for the right time to fight Hagler after he came off a grueling fight with John the Beast Mugabe. Great fight, by the way. I always say that. Watch it. Should be somewhere on YouTube or the internet. He waited for the perfect time to see him slow down and say, okay, I'm ready for him now. And that's what it was. He waiting for somebody to show some type of chink, expose Benavidez, then hop in the ring with him. That's what he mean by the right. And too many of these times, these dudes in boxing want to wait for the right time. It took Mikey Garcia to, get courage to fight Earl Spence and see Earl Spence wasn't really what he was being portrayed to be. But throughout boxing, it tells you. Once Triple G stepped up to a certain caliber of fighter, all that white Mike Tyson and knockout artist shit went away. Historically, that's what boxing tell you. When you step up in competition, T-Ace was another one. When you step up in competition, bruh, it's hard to knock out guys at the top. Consistently knocking them out. So that's what I be I don't be understanding, dude. Like, these dudes want to wait till somebody slow down and no longer is a threat or whatever. No, man, you want to be the first. You want to lay the blueprint and expose the blueprint. And that's what people say when Uriah Ennis have one bad fight. Oh, he's a bum, and he's not that good. I told you guys he was a bum. Nah, man, he stepped up to a certain caliber of fighter. And it was a dash of arrogance thinking he would have just get him out there instead of doing his due diligence, and taking him 100% serious. Don't never assume when you start getting in that top 10 range that, oh man, don't never assume that Oh, I'm gonna just take him out. Oh, he a bump, man. Them was world level fighters. You gotta take everybody serious. Because once again, box recs don't tell you the whole story. This man may now don't have a full-time job. You know, this man may now got the training expenses to really train the way he needs to train. So it's hard to you know, always gauge that, but you know, Roy say, you know, Benavidez and young and fresher, and then he go in there and he say, no, but Canelo ain't over the hill, but he has some fights under his belt, but still that guy. You gotta respect it. But of course he gonna wait till the right time to fight Benavidez, and the right time might not be no time. We all know this, bro. And people saying, he said that fight ain't gonna be as easy as people think it is. Of course it's not, bro. I don't think people understand how big Benavidez is, bro. And if Canelo can't counter and hurt him, he gonna get ran out that ring. Y'all think what Beaver did was something marvelous, and it was. But you know, Benavidez gonna give him an opportunity to knock him out. Beaver didn't give him that opportunity. But the thing about Benavidez, he a little bit more calculated than I thought he was with his pressure. A lot more calculated. And how short Canelo arms is, and Canelo can't get the point A to point Z with his explosiveness. That show versus Beaver, that he couldn't slip and jump in there and do what he needed to do when somebody knew how to maintain distance. I'm telling y'all, man, Benavidez is just too big. But if somebody can beat him at 68, it is Canelo Alvarez. Canelo know how to break people down to the body. But he just too big, bro. He too big. And the Benavidez get that jab going, you know, and he get to pushing Canelo back. The difference is he gonna go all the way in. B will just maintain distance and dare Canelo Alvarez to jump in that bitch and chase that right hand or that left hook. And Canelo didn't want none of that. He never overcommitted his shots, and Benavidez is kind of good at what he do, going all the way in, not overcommitting too much, pressuring perfectly. And obviously you gonna know Canelo gonna request Kenny Bayless to say that ass. It's gonna be a lot of stipulations. He gonna want to drain him. So do you really want to see it? Because he's not gonna be a man and fight that man straight up. No caveats, no bull jive. Man, Canelo's gonna be something. But Benavidez is young enough right now to endure, and that's the problem. He fucked around and picked people and found the guy that the rehydration won't bother. And I just let you know they don't really know what they're doing. Antonio Tarver said that they don't really know how to pick their fights, and they don't. And they get a lot tougher when you get up here. Now you at the top of the mountain, you know, people want to see the best. You know, Irv hit me up, was like, who you think better, John Ryder or Albanese? I had only seen John Ryder fight Danny Jacobs, so I can't really say. You know, and Danny Jacobs, I mean, it's a case to be made, he won that fight. Albanese knocked out 6 straight guys, including a hot prospect named Josh Kelly. You can say, oh, he lost to older Lamar Peterson. I mean, he didn't get knocked out. He did get knocked out by Kavaliauskas, but, you know, Kavaliauskas got that one-hitter quitter. You know? I don't even know shit about John Ryder. That's just my opinion. But they're going to justify whatever Canelo do. And obviously they want to compare him to a dude like Bud or whatever. It don't matter. Bud is dominant. Canelo is not. Canelo dominant performances come versus old men or over the hill fighters. You know, as of right now, Bud's dominated everybody he been in the ring with. Domination. Now, no real competitive fights. Maybe Sean Porter, but he ended up getting him out of there and dominating. So, Canelo ain't that type of Mayweather dominant fighter. But, you know, people deem who they like in life. But I got Benavidez beating his ass. Stop it. If Kenny Bayless don't say that could I say? You hear people say, oh, there's no way Canelo would wash him and Canelo would do this. And I'm just thinking, like, who is Canelo washed other than vagabonds? Please somebody tell me that. Who has he got in there and just destroyed? Motherfucker struggle by versus Billy Ho Saunders and Caleb Plant. Man, if that was a fair, them fights was damn near even at the time. If we being real. And if you don't believe me when I say, oh, them damn fights was damn near even, go look at what he did with the Beaver scores. Atrocious. Them Beaver scores was completely, utterly atrocious. Despicable. 115, 113. That man won like 9-3. 8-4 at the least. Real talk. So that's crazy to me, bro, but it is what it is. You know, I just never seen in a sport where fans don't want to see the premier fights. They make excuses for guys. Because Mayweather didn't put so much emphasis on an O and a loss and your shit is over. Bro, who want to see John Ryder, Rocky Fielding, and you don't want to see David Benavidez beat the shit out of Canelo Alvarez? Because that's what's going to happen. He too little. Keep telling y'all that, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJGood313. Venmo CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Check out the Boxing News playlist for more videos like this. Peace.